The cashier's voice was sharp and cold. "I'm sorry, ma'am, but your card has been declined." The words echoed through the small grocery store, bouncing off the walls like a cruel reminder of everything Sarah already feared. She stood there clutching a half-gallon of milk, a loaf of bread, and a small jar of baby formula, items that together barely filled the plastic bag at her feet. Her baby, Emma, only 6 months old, whimpered in the stroller beside her. Sarah's cheeks burned as people in line began to shuffle impatiently, some whispering, some rolling their eyes. She fumbled through her worn-out purse, searching for coins, anything to cover the bill. But all she found was 3 crumpled dollar bills and a handful of change. "Please," she whispered, her voice breaking. "I just need the formula. My baby, she hasn't eaten since last night." The cashier sighed, unmoved. "If you can't pay, we'll have to put it back." And that's when the tears came. Hot, uncontrollable tears of humiliation and fear. Sarah had known life would be hard when she left her toxic home 2 months ago, but she never thought it would come to this, begging at a checkout line for her child's food. Then, suddenly, a deep voice broke through the tension. "Put it all on my bill." The line went silent. Everyone turned. Standing behind Sarah was a tall man in a crisp suit, his presence commanding without even trying. His watch gleamed, his shoes shone, and his tone carried the kind of authority that made people pay attention. He stepped forward, sliding his black card across the counter without hesitation. Sarah blinked, confused. "No, I can't accept this, sir. You don't even know me." The man crouched slightly to look at baby Emma, who was now staring at him with wide, curious eyes. His voice softened. "Every child deserves food. And every mother deserves dignity." The cashier quickly processed the payment, bagging not just Sarah's small items, but several others the man had added: diapers, baby wipes, even fresh fruits. He placed the bags gently in Sarah's cart. But before she could thank him, Sarah realized who he was. The entire town knew him, Daniel Hartman, the millionaire CEO of a tech empire, the man who graced magazine covers and spoke at global conferences. People often called him cold, ruthless in business, untouchable. And yet, here he was, quietly helping a struggling mother in a grocery store. Why would you help me?" Sarah asked, still in disbelief. Daniel's jaw tightened. He hesitated, then said softly, "Because once, not too long ago, my own mother stood in a checkout line just like this, with me in her arms. And no one stepped forward for her." The confession silenced everyone. Sarah's heart twisted. Behind the tailored suit and polished image was a man who knew exactly what it meant to be invisible, desperate, and unheard. Tears blurred Sarah's vision. "Thank you," she whispered, clutching Emma to her chest. Daniel gave a small smile. "Don't thank me. Just promise me you'll never stop fighting for her." But the story didn't end there. As Sarah pushed her cart outside, Daniel followed. He handed her a card, not the credit kind, but a simple business card with his name and direct number handwritten across the back. "If you ever need work, come see me. I run more than companies, I run programs for single parents who need a second chance." Sarah's hand shook as she held the card. For the first time in months, hope flickered in her chest, real hope, not just survival. Fast forward 6 months later, Sarah wasn't just surviving. She had a job at one of Daniel's community centers, steady income, and most importantly, dignity. Emma was healthy, laughing, thriving. And Daniel? He wasn't just a CEO in Sarah's eyes anymore. He was living proof that kindness, when given at the right moment, can change the entire course of someone's life. Because sometimes, the richest people in the world aren't the ones with the most money. They're the ones willing to stop, see the pain of another human being, and say, "I'll step forward."